Hi everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my May TBR. I've got 10 books on the list and these are the ones I'm going to try and get throughout the month of May basically. TBR videos are always interesting to film because I obviously have not read the books, so it's very hard to find things to talk about them, so they always tend to be a little bit shorter. But I've got 9 books here and then book 10 is on the way, so it will be a physical book, like one off my physical TBR, but technically it's not on there yet because it has not arrived. Let's just jump straight into the stack. The first book I really want to read in May is Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonam-Young. Now this was on my April TBR, but I didn't end up getting around to it. April was a very busy month for me. This is the kind of sequel, but it's also like interconnected standalone to Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonam-Young, which is a 6-star read for me. I love it so much, and this is the story of the married couple that are best friends in that one. I think their names are Sarah and Caleb. Yes, I am right. And they're learning to reconnect with each other in like a wilderness camp thing. A week-long wilderness expedition to help them reconnect. I'm super excited. I feel like it's gonna make me cry. Out on a Limb made me cry. And I just love this couple already because we've seen their love that's so pure and so loving, for want of a better word. And I'm excited to probably get my heart broken but then mended all over again. So I've got this on the TBR. Sticking with the romance theme, we have Thrive by Krista and Becca Ritchie, the 6th book in the Addicted Calorie Sisters series. Every single one of those books has been 5 stars for me. I am nervous to go back to Lillian Lowe's books because they are currently my least favourite couple, but I do think that is because it's been so long since I've read from their point of view because the last 2 books haven't been. So I am excited to go back to them, but I am a bit confused on the timeline because I think I just read, I say just, it was like over a year ago that I read Kiss the Sky, but I recently read Hot House Flower, and I think this book takes place when both of those books do. I think I'm gonna have to look up the timeline for these books because I'm not quite sure, because I'm gonna see the characters I've read about going through stuff, and I don't think Lily and Lo are gonna know what they're going through, but I am. But I won't know if I don't remember the timeline correctly, if that makes any sense. I'm rambling. Anyway, 5-star series for me. I'm super excited to continue. I don't know why I've been putting it off so long, but that ends in May. Then we have one of the most recent additions to the TBR. I cannot believe I haven't read this book yet, but I'm going to be so honest. It's because I hate the UK hardcover. But I saw the paperback of The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, and I had to pick it up. Look at those sprayed edges. Disappearance. I'm super excited. I think this one is still young adult. I know she's got a new one coming out that's adult, but as far as I'm aware, this is still a young adult, like, mystery thriller. I love Holly Jackson's books so much, and I'm so excited to see what happens in this one. Like I said, the main reason I've been picking it off is because I didn't want to buy that white UK cover. So I'm super excited to own this and have it in my hands and be able to binge read it. Like all of Holly Jackson's books, I will be binge reading this. Sticking with thrillers, we've got That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. This is another very recent purchase I got at the same time as The Reappearance of Rachel Price. This is another young adult thriller. So this is about someone, it's a teenage girl that wakes up in the middle of the woods with no memory, and then a guy comes to the police station and is like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for you everywhere, I'm your dad. And she has no memory, so she can't tell whether it's the truth or not. But then we're following a boy whose girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm gonna go, like, no spoilers because I haven't read it. I'm gonna assume they're the same person and that's not actually her dad, because it's literally called That's Not My Name. But who knows? That was not a spoiler because I have not read the book, don't worry. Another thriller, we have Blindsided by Karen Slaughter. I've actually started this and I am 60 pages in. I recently read Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. It was one of the most messed up books ever. It was a 6-star for me. It changed my perspective on the thriller genre, honestly, as a whole. So I went back and found, this is her first series as far as I'm aware. It's called Grant County even, and this is the first book in that series. So this was published like over 20 years ago. I'm really excited to see what her earlier works look like, and to see if any of them can live up to Pretty Girl, honestly, because that book was insane. another thriller. We have The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. I've been so excited to read this since I bought it. I don't really know too much about this one other than it won a lot of Goodreads awards, I think for 2024. I'm gonna go into it blind, so I don't really have anything to tell you other than I really like the pink that's going on in this cover. I think I've spoken about this in a couple other like TBR videos for like the year and stuff like that. I'm so excited, even though I know nothing about it. I just really want to know. I want to know for myself. Then we've got a couple fantasies. This one is Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri Maniscalco. Now I own this whole trilogy. I'm pretty sure they're adult fantasies. And there's like the 7 Princes of Hell, and it's like 7 deadly sins. And this is about 2 twins who are witches, and one of them dies and the other one has to enlist the help of Prince of Wrath, one of the wicked princes of hell, yes, to figure out what happened. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I've been putting the series off for a while because I've heard some mixed reviews, and I've also heard the writing is very like poetic and flowy and stuff like that, and that's just not really my thing. I like getting straight to the point. I like being told what is going on, especially in fantasy, because I get confused easily, but I'm excited. Delicious and intoxicating, luscious and dark. Okay, I'm going in with an open mind. Then we've got Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. This was one of the Fairy Lou Romantasy picks. Look at that. I've seen quite a lot of people reading this. I didn't even realize it was this though, because obviously Fairy Lou books are a different cover. This is a new epic romantasy, I'm pretty sure. It's got dragons, but I think dragons are no more in this world, but they kind of are. It was kind of confusing. Dragons are extinct, witches are outcast, but magic lives, is what it says on the back. I'm just trying to get through some of the books I get from my Fairy Lou subscription. I've decided to cancel it because I never read any of the books, but I want to make the most of the ones I do have, so I'm going to read this one this month. Now this is one I'm nervous for because of the hype. We have The Favourites by Lane Fargo. This is apparently kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six, kind of mixed with... what did other people say this book was like? It's like toxic relationship, and it's part Wuthering Heights and part Daisy Jones and the Six by Jodi Picoult. They're ice skaters, but it's like the fame that comes with that makes things more toxic. To the world they were a scandal, to each other an obsession. It's giving Magnolia and BJ, I fear. I'm excited to read this. I don't want to know anything else. I want to go in blind. I ordered this from Amazon and it came with purple sprayed edges. Does it have anything? Ooh, ice skates. Hang on. Look at that. I'm excited. I think it's got like the format of like interviews and stuff like that, which is why it's compared to Daisy Jones and the Six. Maybe. But you know what? We'll see. Most of these will be in reading vlogs, honestly, because I like to vlog a lot of what I read. And then book number 10 is the one on the way. It is Incidents Around the House. I think the author is called Mark something. I don't know. I think this is horror. I honestly, all I know is that Destiny Sidwell read it and I think she recommended it. I don't even know if she liked it or not, but when she reads horror or recommends horror or has horror books on her radar, I read them and end up loving them. Like We Used to Live Here, 6 stars. It was so good. So I honestly am picking this up because she read it and I think recommended it, but I'll have to have a check on that one. But regardless, she's the reason why I bought it. But I won't blame you if you don't like it, girl, don't worry. This is horror, so I want to go into it blind. I want to be kind of spooked, but I don't want to be terrified. But also if I am, it's what I sign myself up for. So there we go, those are the 10 books I want to read in May. Like I said, these are always shorter videos because I can't say much if I haven't read the books, and some of them I don't even like reading the blurbs, which is on me. But anyway, let me know what you're going to read in May, and if you've read any of these books, tell me where I should start, but keep it spoiler free, please. It's always spoiler free on this channel. But that's all from me. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe as I post new videos every single week. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in another video. Bye!